Next up is Mikey Domagala.
Hey, Dame, Mikey Domagala here of Inside Buzz. Was that first loss to France kind of meant to be? You guys got punched in the jaw, knocked down. Now you're back in Hungary, 4-0 since. Give me your thoughts on that.
I mean, I didn't. I thought we, at one, I think we was up 7 in the fourth quarter of that game with, maybe 3.5 minutes left. So we had control of the game. I think we just kind of eased off the gas, and they hit a three here, hit a three there. We miss a shot. They come down, they take the lead, and we end up in a back and forth game to where, if one or two bounces don't go your way, you end up with the result that we ended up with because, we messed around with the game. But I think, that was definitely a game that put our backs up against the wall. And it made us lock in a little bit harder. It made our urgency go up a little bit harder. And our minds and hearts got into it, I think, a little bit more after that. Like, all right, it's on now. We gotta strap in and lock in and really, do everything that we can to make sure that we take care of business. And I feel like, that's been the mentality since that point. So I guess it was kind of a wake-up call.
Bam said it before, Lucas said it in the past, that it's easier to score in the NBA rather than, international play. What are your thoughts on that as one of the greatest scorers ever?
I can see why. There's a lot of the best scorers in the NBA, they score from three and they get to the rim and they get fouled. And in FIBA, there's not as many foul calls. You're going to get away with a lot more. It's more physical. And there's also no defensive 3 seconds. So the paint is usually more crowded. So, forcing it into the paint is usually just playing into a crowd. The referees aren't going to give you the benefit of the doubt with a whistle. And, it's hard to play in the crowd. To score in the crowd, people that's just sitting in the paint, that's tough. So I think that definitely makes it harder to score. And when you're playing with FIBA rules as opposed to the NBA where a lot less contact is allowed, there's defensive 3 seconds. It's so many things that are different that allow the scoring to be, a little easier in the NBA.
All right, Dane, thanks. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Next up, we'll go to Mikey Domagala.
Hey, Bam, how's it going? Mikey Domagala of Inside Buzz here. Was wondering, what is your day going to look like before the game? So will you, try to disconnect mentally or really be locked in mentally and also physically? What will you do to prepare?
Well, considering the game is our time at 11:30 in the morning,
Oh, yeah.
You don't have that much time to disconnect and reconnect. It's you wake up and it's from the jump.
And listening to music to get you hyped up before, little meditation before the game. What you got going on?
I listen to music. I like to envision, the future, and just go out there and try to make that a reality.
And just one more before I finish. You spoke about JaVale, you spoke about Pop. With his video camera and his blogging, what does Pop think of all that stuff?
I don't think it bothers him. Well, I haven't he hasn't said anything negative about it. He hasn't said anything positive about it. I just think he doesn't mind. I mean, I don't. I feel like that's a question for Coach Popovich.